So this is my video number video number 3.7, where I'm going to talk about most suitable medium for message, that is communication, depending on audience and purposes. What purpose does it serve when you are selecting those any kind of medium for your communication? So I'm going to refer one of the articles, and I'm going to discuss and walk you through what they have said. Is like there are many different choices for communication methods with other employees or other people. It depends on what you are thinking is right at some point of time, or depending on the person how close you are. So there are many different choices like phone calls, email, SMS, instant messaging like a Microsoft Link or Communicator, video call, or in person. So this article is very nice, that is describing when to use those communication methods and what purpose does it serve. So phone calls, they are great communication method. You can dial a number and then another person, you can talk to them. Um, this is underrated form of communication in the office because yeah, this is underrated form of communication in the office. So the drawback of this phone call is that you have to know how to speak to the other people. This may be quite easy, but if you have worked in IT for length of time, you have probably noticed some people are better at communicating than others. So some people, maybe even you, may not be comfortable as confident speaking on the phone to other people. That is okay. It comes with practice and confidence in that. So phone calls should only be used if you need to understand or explain something to someone that may take a bit of time. So they are good. Phone calls are also great for getting quick responses. So you can pick up a phone, dial a person you're looking for, and then leave and have a response within a minute. It is much faster than other communication method. So the second is email, which is a popular communication method in IT workplace. Um, IT people love email, so we are technical by nature and generally find that email is better suited to explaining our points or getting things done. However, this is overused. So it's like constantly getting emails throughout the day, and I'm sure you do. I'm sure everyone do. So this would be better suited to phone call, but then probably guilty of it as well. Email tends to be a bit of clutter if they are overused and not used efficiently. So emails are only used to discuss or explain or work something out between group of people. It isn't easy to do this by using your CCFS. Who I mean, and CCFS, put your names and then you can work um, ahead with that. So there are some upsides to email as well. So if it is it's good for explaining complicated topics that need supporting information such as diagrams. It's good for communication status reports or minutes to a group of people. It's great for one-way communication. It is also good for confirming a previous phone call. That is good. Email. So there is SMS option. So this is the most fastest way where it is also the proof that person whom you are trying to communicate has to be having I mean you have to have their phone number in your phone, which means they're more closer or something, those kind of relations. So you can always text to them. So SMS is good when you are out and about. So it's good for telling people where to meet, where you are, or if you are running late. It's also good to send small bit of information to other people where they may be unable to receive an email or phone call. So SMS is not communication method for asking complicated questions or communicating to multiple people. It certainly isn't the best way for telling your boss you are having a sick day, but that's a topic for another article, which is true. So instant messaging. Many workplaces now have their own implementation of instant messages. So it's Microsoft Link or Office Communicator. It's similar to MSN Messenger program. It is also good for sending information that just cannot be done over the phone or speaking, as it is quicker than the email. There are a few benefits of this. One of them is like it is instant. You can send a message to another person and receive it instantly. You can also get response very quickly, similar to phone call. If you're doing a software testing and need to send some codes to a coworker, for example, it's probably faster than email to open chat window, copy paste the code into window and press enter. Video calls. This is an increase in company using video technology these days. Perhaps it is lower cost of technology or ability to work with people in other locations, but it does seem to be more popular. So having a video call is similar to voice call, but it allows you to see each other. This method may seem intrusive or unnecessary, but it does have its benefit. It is great for engagement. You can present things to other people and help them focus on what you are saying. You can read their body language expressions and adjust accordingly. You can also tell if you're actually listening. I mean, if they're listening. So video calls, however, shouldn't be overused. It can be quite personal to have a video call with someone you don't even know, or about something that doesn't even need video interaction. And when to communicate with in person. Speaking in person is a great communication method. Involves two people or more being in same location, having same conversation, of course. It is great because you get in attention of person or people you are speaking with. You can judge body language, you can write or draw things together to help discussion, and almost always ends in an outcome for the people involved. Communicating in person has one major drawback: you don't need to be located together. You need to be located together. This may not be possible in IT industry today. So many people working in different buildings, different cities, or anywhere, it's not possible to meet in person. If it cannot be done in person, then another method can be used. Another benefit is that it lets you find out real information and get a real judgment about something. It's quite easy for people to say things on phone or email or play hardball or to avoid your request, but if you are able to ask them in person, you may find they are more helpful. It often helps. um, Try not to say anything over email or the phone that not willing to back up in person, but some people don't do this. So that is it. Those are the different type of communication medium that you can use depending on the audience or depending on the purpose that is serving, and then what is the best communication that interests you, and how quickly you want to get response from the other person. So you can always choose those kind of options depending on your need. And that's all for my video number 3.7, and thank you for watching.